Wager presentation happened, yes. When they were called to the arena, they had forgotten something inside, and the arena doors were already closed. They were asking Biggie, but Biggie ignored them. Yes. And Biggie asked them to settle down. And then you all know that the wager is for them to create a board game. Yes. And the board game should showcase much more than the basic rules that we all know. Yes, it should be a fresh, innovative idea. And they had wagered 80%. For them, they said this their board game that you can see on your screen was named Ultimate Mystery Guardian. Yes, they dressed for the role. Remember, they failed their wager last week because they did not dress for the role. This time around, they took the dressing seriously. They dressed for it. They made all the costumes for this particular wager. Yes, and there were some roles in the game, such as the Guardian, which symbolized Big Brother. Yes, we had the Beast who was like the protector, and at the end of the game, whoever gets the crown, whoever does the puzzle kills the Beast and gets the crown. Yes, we had the gladiator, and that one was basically like the enforcer. He's the one that kills people and takes them out of the game. The game had mystery boxes where they had to answer questions about the housemates. It had game over, which were bombs. It had start from beginning. It had some places that you will freeze. And oh, if you ask me, them actually doing the presentation was more collected than the rehearsal that they have been rehearsing, because it has been a lot. Even minutes to when they were to go out, they were thinking of how to change what they had been rehearsing. No, na every Eke market day they change their plan for the wager. If you ask me, the wager was funny. I laughed all through. With the nonsense they've been doing all week, I have even been saying it that they will lose their wager because they were not serious. Everybody was not serious. However, the presentation of the wager was given and it was hilarious. Yes. Biggie had told them that he was pleased with the presentation, that when he had asked them if they were pleased with the presentation, they had said they were. He had asked them what they think about the game. Do they think it was original? They had said it was. Biggie had then told them that the implementation of some of the elements of the game were commendable, that the non-playing characters brought life to the game. He spoke to them about their brilliance. He spoke about the gladiators, talking about that person should have been eliminator. However, he liked the fact that that defeated the whole eviction process and all. That the game was nothing short of being original, and the players actually did sell their roles. He commended them, telling them well done, and said, however, at that point in time, the housemates were like, "Oh, what is going on, Biggie? What is going on?" And then he was like, "No, however's, that they have won their wager." And this housemates lost it, yes. Because guys, they have food. The only food they have is the food that they can eat tomorrow. No other food though. So they were so excited, jumping, dancing, and celebrating. So them Indene have won their wager. Yes, the housemates have won their wager and they are rejoicing and celebrating. The vibe in the house is all good at the moment. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Guzzy and this is Chat with Guzzy. Please, if you're here to subscribe, can you click on the subscription button? I beg. Click on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post any new video. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. As I said earlier, that subscription is very important to me. Now, in the house, guys, a lot has been happening. A lot. So, first things first, let's look at Zinwe. I feel like my opinion on this particular matter is going to be an unpopular opinion. It's going to be because I've seen a lot of people comment about this online, and I've realized that my own point of view about this matter is totally different. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Now, I had told you guys in my previous video that she had gone to Big Brother to ask for voluntary exit, and Big Brother basically told her to give him time. Yes, Mickey had spoken to her about that, and he was just basically telling her that he knows it's a joke, she's pranking him, and all. And she told him that no, that is not the situation. Everybody in the house has a thing to say about it, with the likes of Nelly and Anita feeling like, I beg, it cannot be possible, it cannot be true. This is just 2 weeks. At best, they will settle. There is nothing to it. With the likes of Ozzy and Onyeka, with Onyeka feeling like Zion is a free boy, he's a boy that is good and just wants to be free, basically. So, all these restrictions on him is not given. With OC feeling like maybe Chinwe is going through a lot and all. A lot of people have had things to say, and in this whole thing the person I pity the most is DJ Flo, because she is in the mix, like from consoling Chinwe to speaking with Zion, and Zion basically telling her that he is not willing to leave the house. So if Biggie should call, he will tell Big Brother that since Chinwe wants to leave the house, she should go ahead and leave the house. Yes, she should go, but he is not going anywhere. She's the one that wants to leave, so she should leave. And I'm like, is it that this guy does not understand that they came in as a pair and the pairs have not been dissolved? So whatever happens to A happens to B. Or he's just playing ignorance, because if you ask me, I really don't understand again. Well, we had Toby talking to her and she cried. Yes, he was basically telling her that yes, shit happens, but she should not throw away the baby with the bath water. Yes, she should sit and have a conversation with Zion and just basically sort out whatever might be going on. We have Ruthie talking to Mayor about this whole thing and saying that she doesn't feel like Zion is someone that is the type of guy that will basically use somebody, and she feels like at some point Chinwe might regret wanting to leave the house. Maybe when she's finally told to pack her things and leave, she might regret it. Yes, and then she had also complained about how her partner has said that she had noticed something, and she has been asking her partner for 3 days now, that's DJ Flo, and she refused to tell her. However, she confided in Chinwe. Yes, so from henceforth, anything she also finds out, she's not going to tell her partner. I say wahala. Well, let's come back to this whole Zinwe drama. Zion had a conversation with Aces and he was basically saying that he knew that he had fucked up and all that. And Tofa was basically telling him to talk to her about it. Yes. And he was talking about how he basically pities DJ Flo, because I mean DJ Flo has been her emotional support and all. Guys, do you know that Zion and Chinwe finally had a conversation? And if you ask me, in the beginning of that conversation, they were both not listening. Yes, it was more of blame calling, blame throwing, more than actually understanding each other. Yes, well, we had a scenario where Zion was talking about how she actually disrespected him by not doing what he told her to do, and her basically asking him, how did I disrespect you? By saying I would not apologize to someone that wronged me. No, I did not disrespect you. To her feeling like he was invalidating how she felt, to him feeling like no, if she had respect for him, he would not have to repeat what he wanted her to do twice. Yeah, she would just do it. And for him, he felt like there's nothing he tells her to do that she does. That's what he said. And that when he said this, she was like, you have short memory. And he was like, yes, he agreed. In fact, it's only today he can remember. So she should remind him. And she was like, she's not going to do that with him, because she just kept quiet. And he was like that, no, that he wants to be reminded. And she's like, she's not going to do that with him. Zion told her of how she is always getting herself into problems. And she was like, no, what problems? That he should stop painting her in a bad light. And she told him that he should since he said she's always getting into problems, she should give him one or two situations where she was actually wrong in what he was saying. And he could not point out any scenario. He was just telling her that he was not going to do that. He wasn't going to give her scenarios. And she has stated that, okay, like the talk with the Mbadiwe twins, that was not even an argument per se. And it was because Mbadiwe twins had put her in charge of the kitchen and wanted her to go and call people that were not meant to wash dishes to wash dishes, which would have cost something else. So he should give her a scenario or two, and Baba did not give her. And then he started talking about how DJ Flo is not here to manage her feelings, how DJ Flo has not come to her to tell her things for her to manage her feelings, but she's always going to DJ Flo, how she's older than him and should be able to handle her emotions. She's not mature. How and she was like, I don't understand. These people come poking at me and you expect me not to defend myself. And to him, he was like, that if everyone acts up when they are poked in the house will not be comfortable for everyone. If everybody acts like her, the house will not be comfortable for everyone. She was like, I don't understand. What do you mean by that? That means I make people uncomfortable. And he was like, no, that she's always acting up. And she said, they poke me and that's why I act up. And for him, he's like, no, that himself, people poke him, but he just remain cool. Even DJ Flo, that people have poked her, but she just remains cool. I'm like, guy, this is how you want to act when you are poked. Doesn't mean that you should impose how she should act on her. In fact, there was a time he had said something about how she acts outside the house, that she shouldn't be acting how she acts outside the house. And then she had cleared him that, sorry, how do I act outside the house? Have you seen me act like this outside the house? And he was like, that no. Okay, so why is she acting like that here? And she was like, because they come for her first, they attack her. So she does not see a reason why, if you come for me, I shouldn't come for you back. Yes. And see, this whole thing was just a back and forth, with her basically letting him know that I've clocked you, I've seen your game, you don't care about me. I will always get the short side of the stick. I've put in my all in you and you just used me, deceived me, and now you have dumped me, basically. And she is done with all that. She told him that he's a master gamer, and he was like, me, master gamer. And then I would allow this happen in 2 weeks. That no, if he was actually a master gamer, she said, he would not allow this happen in 2 weeks. That means that he is not a master gamer, as she had said. See, if you ask me, this whole conversation was just blame naming. She told him that he's selfish, he's unreliable, that imagine when they had issues the first time, that even though they were fighting that first week, she had made sure that he got food, she watched out for him, but that yesterday he ate 3 times and she did not eat once, and he did not care. He was like, it's a lie, he did not eat 3 times, that he did not even eat. And baby girl started naming, in the morning you ate cornflakes, in the evening you ate indomie, and he was like, okay, tell me what I ate, my second meal. And she was like, okay, you ate twice. And he was like, that no, in the evening it was Ruthie that was around 3 a.m. that saw that he had not eaten, that cooked for him, that what is it called, he had not eaten all day, why is she doing like that? And she was like, she does not even care. She looked out for him, whereas that's that's yesterday, they had issues and she could not eat. And because of how she was feeling, she drank on empty stomach. And she's taking drugs. She could not take those drugs. She still drank on empty stomach. So she was basically fucked up. And he was like, okay, so did you drink more than me? And she was like, I don't care. I don't care how many you drank. I was not looking at you. Do your thing. See, That whole thing, if you ask me, was just you are at fault. No, it's you that is at fault. Let me stroke your ego. It's all about your ego. You don't take me into account. You don't side me. How do I feel about this? I've been seeing a lot of people saying that she's bossy, she deserves what she's getting, and all. However, for me, I would say that for this particular issue, I haven't seen her wrong. I mean, come on. Zion was on that table when Chizoba was tabling Chinwe's matter and he did not say Jack. And then Chinwe came and the whole back and forth happened with Chizoba. And Chizoba called Chinwe names. The only thing Chinwe said was stupid. The only insult Chinwe gave her was stupid. In my video where I spoke about the fight, I played it there. And now you feel like she should apologize. And the girl is telling you, I will not do that. I would not apologize. And you feel like it's a problem because she refused to apologize. Okay, you were like, okay, I'll go and bring the girl. And she tells you, even if you bring the girl apologized to me, I will not apologize. I feel like Zion was to wait and allow her calm down, allow her cool down from that whole thing before letting her know why she should apologize and why they should be together and all that, why there should be peace and all. Not trying to reason with her as she was upset. And then he now made it their issue, which for me is totally wrong. And then he was, according to their conversation, he said he supported her, that he even told Chizoba, shut the fuck up, and she was like, you are lying. In all honesty, I did not hear him say shut the fuck up to Chizoba. I know hear him. And him getting upset that she did not do what he said, for me, that's rubbish if you ask me. You want me to apologize to someone I don't feel sorry for? And I said no, and then you get angry. Now for him, she would have not disrespected him like that by saying no and going off where people were. I understand that aspect. I understand that he doesn't want to wash their dirty linen outside, and that is one of her faults. She shouldn't be bickering with her guy outside. For that, he is right. They should actually go to where no one will listen to them and actually sort out their issues. You see that his point? I agree completely. Yes. But you see the other talk of she should be mature, she should not react when people poke her. For me, that's nonsense talk. You don't tell someone how to behave. You don't tell someone how to express their anger. So she should not react when people poke her. People should keep poking her and she should be quiet, that she's trying to do mature. On top waiting. One day she go explode. So why wait for that time? Like, it does not make sense. And the explosion go day bad. It go lead to something very drastic. That's the way I see it. For me, Zion is not the good guy and it's not out of blame in this whole scenario. No. And people saying that she's bossy, so she deserves everything she's getting. The boy is too good for her. Blah, blah, blah. He should even leave her. He should walk out. He knew she was like this when he stayed with her for 5 years, that she sponsored this trip to Big Brother. See, I'm unapologetic for what I say in this video. At this point, to be honest, I am tired of two of them's drama. And I just wish Big Brother will even tell them, come and get out. Or on Saturday, they are in the bottom 4 and housemates vote for them, because come on now, what is this? This whole drama is draining. Well, she was crying later, crying under the duvet. He was with her and also was basically talking to her. They were under the duvet, so definitely settlement is there. So they'll settle and they should beg settle sharp and be fine, so that we all can move on from this and breathe. A lot of crying happened afterwards. They were under the duvet, and I mean, the cameraman removed it. And by the time they had gone for the arena games that I had spoken about earlier, they were sitting together. In fact, Chinwe was on Zion's lap. I'm like, oh, thank God. Ah, that was exhausting and very toxic. Now, moving from that, so outside the house, the handler had replied someone that said, "Your babe don't go take exit," and he had said, "Safe trip to her." I'm like, even this handler no get chill pill. I beg, moving from this their toxic relationship. Yes, I've labeled it toxic because that's how I'm feeling at the moment. Let's come to Sani. So Handy basically went to talk to Sean and appease him on behalf of her sister. You know the way this relationship is giving a three-way relationship, yeah, with Honey as the bystander, Andy as the bystander. Well, Sean basically spoke to her and told her that he did not choose Wani because she was the easiest choice. He chose Wani because that is who he wants and he is happy with that decision. And if she knows this, she will know that there's nothing to worry about. Yes. Well, Sunny, that's Sean and Wani, they're back together. They settled their issues. And while they were in the gym, at a point after they have settled, Suj was asking her some questions like, why did you feel jealous? Why did you feel that type of way? And she was like, she doesn't feel that way anymore. And all of that. Maybe it was the alcohol plus, I mean, that's how she was feeling at that point in time. Maybe she did not act like handle it correctly, but then again, that's how she was feeling and all. Guys, do you know that this conversation, Suj took it to Nelly? God. Well, he took it to Nelly and downloaded it for Nelly. And moving from that, Nelly spoke about this whole thing with Mayor and Ruthie to him, basically telling him that she does not understand why every time Ruthie keeps including her name, that Ruthie should better remove her name from that whole triangle thing that Ruthie is trying to create. Now Ruthie should talk. Make them come out her name from there, and that the way it is even going, she would have a conversation with both Ruthie and Mayor when they are together, because she does not understand why her name keeps coming up, because she not even sent the boy. And she and Ruthie were cool. They were not guys, but at least they were cool. And then all of a sudden, Ruthie started carrying face for her. Whereas Ruthie and Mayor's relationship is moving to the permanent side. What do I feel about all these relationships, Seth? I don't feel they have head, they have tail. I don't feel like any of them will work outside the house. Even the people that brought their relationship in. The only people I see maintaining their relationship is Double K. Well, other small things that happened. Wani and Mickey talk over their relationship. Yes, spoke over everything and they reconciled. And Wani have agreed to speak to Handy for Mickey. Yes. Ben and Chizoba, they have spoken and they have reconciled. You know, they were fighting yesterday. They have shall reconciled, so they are still selling their sale. Ruthie spoke to Ben and told Ben how cheating for her is not a deal breaker. Yes, because she will do her own back. Before Wani and Sean had spoken to settle, yes, Wani, Onyeka and Anita spoke about the whole issue, and they pretty much agreed with Wani that she had no business talking to Nelly about what was happening. Yes, it was pretty much like set up. They did not have any business talking. She had a business talking with her guy, which she has done. This was indeed a lengthy video, so let me know how you feel in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. I love you all. Bye guys.